Good morning from a very happy Amy because look what has arrived. My mirror has finally been delivered. It was actually delivered yesterday, which is really annoying because obviously I was out. Luckily, Hannah was actually here. She was working from home yesterday very randomly. The one day ever, I think, that she's worked from home, and it happened to be the day my mirror was delivered. I'm so excited. I just want to open it. Just for a little bit of transparency, it was very kindly gifted by William Wood Mirrors, but I am going to be super honest with like how it is because I've heard very mixed reviews from the brand. I mean, a lot of people really love it and they're all over Instagram. Every single house like account you see has them, but I have also heard that they can kind of distort you. I think that's the right word. Like, you know when you go to like a horror house and the mirrors all like a bit funky, like not obviously to that extent, but like when you look in it, sometimes you can look a little bit like off proportion, distorted. I don't know, I think that's the right word. But yeah, so I will be super honest with obviously how it is and like if it's any good or not, because I mean they're not like crazy expensive for the size of the mirror. Like she's pretty large, but they're also like not cheap. Like it was like over £300. So if you're gonna get something for over £300, you obviously want it to be good. So this is how big it is. Now, just for a little bit of like context, we have double height ceilings in the flat. So a normal ceiling I think is probably like here. I mean, I don't know, don't quote me on that, but it's quite a large mirror. So it's the arch glass mirror and it's in the size 110 times 180. Obviously we have to go for quite a big mirror because, as I say, we do have double height ceilings. So anything smaller than this would honestly look so strange. I just had to turn it around because this bit, obviously where I'm gonna open it, was on the other side, and it is so heavy. Honestly, I have no idea if I'm even gonna be able to do this myself. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to just like slide it out of the packaging, but I'm a little bit scared. Bollocks! It's the wrong way around. My battery died and I didn't realise, but here she is in all her glory. I love her. She's like the perfect height. I think it just looks so good. It goes so perfectly. We have like black accents, as you can see, throughout the house with like the handles and stuff. So it just goes perfect, and it's so thin. So it's called like the Edge, and it's meant to be like frameless, I think. So yeah, thank you very much to William Wood Mirrors. I'm just getting ready. It's pretty early. I have a super busy day. I'm off into Notting Hill to have a meeting this morning. I'm actually having a meeting with the PR lady that invited me to an event I went to last week with Initio, and she was so lovely, and she was like, let's have a breakfast meeting, I can talk you through all of our like clients and stuff like that. So that'll be super fun and super interesting. The event last week was so stunning, one of the prettiest and like just like nicest vibe sort of events I've actually really ever been to since I've been working in this industry. It was with Initio Perfumes, which is a brand I've never really heard of before, but the brand is stunning. It's like a Parisian brand, I'm pretty sure. And I went to the event last week for the launch of their new perfume, which is called, oh shit, what's it called? Paragon. Yeah, it's called Paragon. It's quite a luxury brand, but the perfumes are all stunning. I smelled like maybe 3 or 4 of them when I was there. I can't remember which one was my favorite, but in the gift bag they gave us like this little pack of like 6 of their like best sellers, like little samples, you know, like those little tiny sprays that you can like put in your handbag. So I can smell them for you again and tell you which one was my favorite.
We've got an amazing wellness practitioner called Kate. I kind of want to call you a spiritual healer, but I don't know if that's
What you're going to do is just wrapping around the bottom. So if you take your lavender and your sage out, it's one of those things where you find that you can feel a little bit precious first, but please don't. I lay it down with a string underneath, and then it just gives you the basis to actually start to tie it.
So wait, did everyone just bunch everything together?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, because I was trying to think.
I put all of mine in.
Oh, so I'm
So you wrap it like up as far as you like? Yeah, I think you do, but I think you just
it's really good. It's so good. I think it's just perfect for winter as well. That's really nice.
I wasn't going to actually wash my hair, but I decided to wash it because it was kind of greasy and I ran out of dry shampoo and I have quite a lot to do today. I've got the meeting, the PR lady, I won't say her name, just, I don't know, just for privacy. I have a meeting with Mum about something that we're working on. I have to shoot. I want to get my nails done, and then I am recording tonight the second episode for Hannah and my podcast. As I was like getting ready, I got a package from Philip Kingsley come in the post, and inside was dry shampoo, which is just so weird. I honestly find that stuff like that happens to me all the time. It's like I manifest it without like realizing. It's so strange. And you know when your hair's just getting to that point where it's obviously growing, so like the way you style it or started styling it when you first had it cut is like no longer sort of working for you. So like the blow dry technique I use is really great, but for when my hair's slightly shorter, and also for when I have like a bit more like bangs going on and just like a bit more shaping, I feel like my hair at the moment is just very like flat and not really giving me much. So I booked a hair appointment. I'm gonna get my hair cut on Friday. I literally booked it at 6:30 this morning because I looked at my hair and I was like, I've decided I need to put some mascara on. I look like a naked mole rat. Some days I think I suit not having mascara on, and some days I'm just like, I think it's because I've done my eyebrows today, like so. Okay, that I have to do. I used this today, which is the Tipology. It's actually a tinted serum, not a foundation, because basically I was just like really bored of my makeup routine. Do you know when you haven't changed your makeup routine in ages and you've just been using the same makeup routine for like months and months and months, which I had like all summer. I just have been using the same makeup routine, so I was like, I need to switch it up. So I reached for this morning, which is the Tipology tinted serum. I am in shade type 2 light, and I would say it's like the perfect colour for me currently, which is good.
Oh yes.
It's time. I'm going to light the pumpkin spice latte candle. I cannot believe I've gone this whole time without lighting it. What's the date today? The 12th of October. And I bought this probably, I want to say like a month ago, and I've still not lit it, so I'm gonna light it now. I had a lovely meeting. The meeting was with the Dole Walker agency, and they're who did the Initio event last week. So this is the goodie bag, the like gift bag that I got from the event, and this is the little mini perfume samples that I was talking about. So it's essentially like 6 little samples. I think if they're like bestsellers, or I think this is one collection and this is one collection. I don't know if you can buy this. I feel like it would be good if you can. If you can, I will find it and link it below. And they're really good sizes. They're not super mini. I feel like that will last quite a long time. Sometimes I feel like you don't need as much perfume like that's in like a really big pot, because sometimes you only want a perfume for a specific season or like, you know, whatever. I have smelt these. I'm not going to go through them all with you. My favorites are Side Effect, which is that one, and Rehab, which is that one. I'm someone that likes dark scents, like what they call masculine scents. So this one's my favorite. It's Side Effect. It's so good. It's literally so good, I can't even explain it. I will use them as and when and let you know if my choice changes for what I prefer, but Side Effect I think is my fave. The new scent that's launching, Paragon, has been delayed. in its launch because I think of Brexit. I could be wrong there. And I could sound really stupid, but I think it's because there's like loads of delays in like deliveries, so they've had to delay the launch, which is really sad, but it will like obviously launch. It's just probably launching like a week or two late, so I'll keep you updated. Very kindly got given this big old bag of goodies from my meeting. I'm not going to go through them all with you because one, I'll be here for days and I will bore you half to death. Two, I've not tried like a lot of these products, so I don't want to like talk about them and show them and then try them and be like, oof, I don't like that actually, so I won't go through everything. But for example, I got this from Slip, which I mean, I love Slip. I already have some of their silk pillowcases that I bought like a few years ago and I use them religiously. I think this is their new Christmas release, or this is like a special edition Christmas like set that you can buy. And Slip, for anyone that doesn't know, is an Australian brand, and obviously Christmas in Australia is through their summer, so their Christmas releases are always very like bright and colourful and like summer vibes, whereas obviously for us it's like the middle of winter, so it's always very like fun and colourful. So this is the Icons edit. It has a pure silk pillowcase, a scrunchie set, and a lovely lashes contour sleep mask, and the set is just so stunning. This would be a beautiful gift for someone. So this is the sleep mask. Basically it's contoured, which means it has dents in the eyes so that when you sleep, it basically helps protect your eyelashes if you wear like serum, or if you have LVL, or you have fake lashes or anything like that. And then this is the silk pillowcase. I actually already have this one, so it's nice to have a spare. And then we've got some little scrunchies here. And then I've also got some of their silk scrunchies here, which is nice. Fucking hell, what is wrong with me? I'm having an absolute nightmare today. It's not been my day. It's like one of those days where I just need to go back to bed and like wake up again and start again tomorrow. Hopefully tonight will be better because Hannah and I are recording the second episode of our podcast. So that's that. Another thing I got, which I'll show you, is this, which is a candle by Nest New York, and it's in the scent Linen, and it smells basically like, it's meant to smell like you're washing. It says, a crisp, clean linen accord is accompanied with white orchid and apple blossom to create the aroma of freshly laundered linens drying in a summer breeze, which it really does smell like. And then I have like loads of other bits in here, but as I say, I haven't really tried any of these brands before. For example, I got this from Biosense, which is apparently a really, really lovely black brand. This is the oil, and basically you can pop it on like your body, your hair and your face, so it's like one does all type thing. What other bits have I got going on? I've got this, which is from a brand called Sensai, and it's got an SPF 10 in it. Wow, that packaging is stunning. It says it's a glowing base like makeup primer. It has like a tiny SPF vibe. I'll be really interested to try that out. And then really quickly, before I bore you half to death, this is my Philip Kingsley package that arrived this morning. Now, I already used Philip Kingsley. I already used their shampoo, their conditioner, and their hair mask. This hair mask, which I got again. But I use it in the mango and hibiscus like scent, which I feel is very spring summer. So I decided to go for a different scent. So this is the Egyptian, jasmine, and mandarin. And I got the combination conditioner, the weightless shampoo, and then this, which is the Elasticizer Therapies Deep Conditioning Treatment, which I love. I also picked up some of their refreshing dry shampoo, which I've never used before, so I'm interested to try that. And then lastly, I have the radial brush, which is this, and then their vented paddle brush, which is this one. And I essentially use these both already, just not by Philip Kingsley. So I use a paddle brush when I like get out the shower, when my hair's wet, etc. And then I use a roller brush to blow dry my hair with my hairdryer. So I just thought, do you know what? I use all Philip Kingsley hair care already. Let's try out some of their brushes. So literally from beginning to end, it's Philip Kingsley. So I will let you know how I get on with them. Right, I need to make some food because I'm starving and Hannah's coming home soon and we are recording for the podcast, the second episode of our podcast, which is now live, by the way. I don't think I have said, so if you would like to come and listen, please do. It's called From the Penthouse. Just type it in on wherever you listen to your podcast and you can come and listen to it. And we're filming / recording the second episode today. Good morning and happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday, that's all I can say. I'm just about to go and get my hair cut, so I thought I'd do a quick little transition. I am probably world's worst person at getting my hair cut, but I have actually found a really cute little salon near me that actually managed to cut my hair and I didn't leave crying last time. It's £30. Now obviously I have very short hair, so if it was much more it would be probably a bit silly, and I literally just have it trimmed. Like I just have this bit trimmed, and I'm probably gonna maybe get in some little side bangs or something, but it's quite a simple cut. So yeah, it's literally £30, which is a great price, and the woman is so lovely, and I was pretty happy with it last time, so I'm gonna go back to the same place, and I managed to get an appointment today, which is great. I'm not gonna take you to the salon with me because, as I say, it's quite a small little salon, and I've only ever been there once to get my hair cut, and whacking out my vlog camera is just a bit like awkward. So I think I'm gonna sneeze. It wasn't a real sneeze, I was doing a transition. Oh. But thank you, very kind.